Really, dude? Hey guys, welcome to a beautiful foggy morning in RuneScape Dragonwilds. It's the survival game that was just released yesterday by the RuneScape developers. I'm heading into this dungeon yet again to try to take out the final enemies and secure the best loot. Last time I perished in here. There's a lot of evil golems and things that are quite strong and difficult to take out. But they have to be defending something that's of value, right? If you want to see me die, there'll be a link to that video down below, as well as a playlist. Ugh. No, ow, okay, I'm on fire. Ricky Bobby, help me, Tom Cruise! Well, there goes my ward stone. I'm gonna have to pop another one. Alright, this is difficult. Go right here. Got it. Wait for that. And we're good. Okay. So these are the enemies that took me out last time. There's 2 of them. It's quite a difficult scenario because they're earthbenders. The last time I feel like they were weak to arrows, so I think I'm going to try that this time. Get around the corner. I'm going to try to dodge the projectiles if I can. Oh! Yeah, it's gonna be a hard time dodging that. Alright, maybe a little airbending. Okay, well, we're in a dead end. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way out of this one. One down, one down. Alright, now, it's just you. He's gonna do the thing underneath me. Nice. Dodged it. Got him. Oh my lord. That was difficult. Is there gonna be more of those? They were defending some weird triangle, a vault core. Whoa. I wonder what that's used for. What are we gonna craft with it? A lodestone. A powerful plinth of teleportation. Oh my god, we can teleport now. Oh, those are like fast travel locations for myself. Holy crap. Alright, so we have to clear the dungeons to unlock fast travel. That's huge. Oh, but we're not quite done yet. We still have to get through this. Okay. Right here. Run. Okay. And then what's up this way? Whoa! A lever! Pull a lever, Kronk! And you know what? That isn't the exit. The exit's to the right. That just... Oh, okay. Looks like we got a bit of a boss fight. Okay, before we do this, let's go ahead and apply Tempest Shield Armor. There we go. And enchant my club with fire. There it is. Okay. This is my best chance now. Let's do it. Phononia! Ooh, look at that shield upgrade. Nice. Okay. Got him down below half. This ice shield is really helping quite a bit, but I need to hit another ward stone. Alright, that shield is down now. But I think I should be able to finish him off here. Got him. Oof. Evading or blocking no longer interrupts your combos. Well, I should get a little better at evading. I just like to block. Wow, that was difficult. And it gives us another Vault Core. And a mystical chest with some fire runes, rune essence, a keg barrel. We can start getting drunk? Heck yeah. And some rune crafting levels if we read those books. There you go. Sick. Okay. First dungeon complete. I'm happy with that. All right. That was crazy, man. But I think it's about to get crazier. We need to go assault a goblin castle. A goblin on these balls castle. And I don't know what to expect. But just before we do that, I do want to create the lodestone stuff that we just unlocked using the Volt cores so we can set up some fast travel locations. Possibly even putting one next to the Goblin Castle. It's probably not a bad idea. Welcome to my base. I think just having a teleporter right out here is probably the best spot for it, but we need a little bit of stone. But let me show you something really cool that I just unlocked, and I'm very excited to try. What? Hey there, buddy. I mean you no harm at the moment. Oh my god. That scared me. Jesus. They just like to fly over every once in a while to make you pee yourself. And to remind you what your goal is. To murder the dragon. Oh, he's still floating around. He always seems to fly that way, so I wonder if that's where he's going to be. So this is what I wanted to try here. A new rock explosion ability, which we're going to use on top of these two rocks. There we go. That is definitely the best way to gather stone. 51 rocks just like that. And that just cost me a few runes. That's awesome. And then we can get our lodestone placed. Oh, we need some runes for it. Okay, well, we got some floating runes right over here. I wonder if I could do the rock explosion on the runes as well. Let's try it. Can I hit these ones out of the sky? Oh, they fall on the ground after. What about that one? Is it going to float down? Do I have to jump for it? Can I shoot it down? Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. Come on down. And then I would like for you to be over there. I can't push it. It's too heavy. Okay, so we rock explosion these three. Nice. We get 28 runes from that. And then we can place down our lodestone just outside of our house. And since we got 2 of these, we should be able to place another one elsewhere and use it to teleport, right? Yeah, boom. There you go. Oh, and we have one at the starting zone too, but it costs those purple stones, or runes that is, which are law runes, which is what we just unlocked. Oh, cool. I can build with a new perspective now. Oh my god, there's a floating mode? The Eye of Oculus? That's cool. Wow. Okay, let's drink some water. Probably gonna sleep the night because your character does need to sleep. He starts losing stamina if you get a little too sleepy. And we probably should cook a few different meals. I'm gonna go with firm raw meat and bones. Nope, can't cook with bones. I could cook with cabbage or even more meat. Mixed grill. That sounds yummy. Let's have a mixed grill, shall we? And we'll eat that in the morning. The world wakes. I sure hope it does. There's all my mixed grills. We got some cooking levels off of that. Moderate sustenance. Perfect. And I think we are good to go. Let's go take on the Goblin Castle. I just realized, though, that we have a new bone pickaxe unlocked. So maybe when we go over the Goblin, when we go over to the Goblin Castle, we're gonna find different types of ore to break. But a nice and welcome upgrade. I got a boner axe now. I believe that's the Goblin Castle up there on that rock. And this looks like a path that leads to the Goblin Castle up there on that rock. Oh, this is scary. All right, we're going to quickly conjure our magic shields as we do, so that way when we block, we got this big boy. And of course, add fire to our weapon as well. Just so we're feeling strong and confident. Okay, there they are. Lots of goblins. How are we gonna do this? I think I'm just gonna bum rush them. What up, dude? I'll go for the archer first so he's not just picking us off. Nope. It looks like when the air shield breaks, it does a big giant burst. That was crazy. It's got quite a short use rate, so you really just have to use it like right before you go into combat. Look at that right there. Oh my gosh. That's a spooky. But I want to kill everything and check for all the chests. Because that's how you unlock stuff. Is by finding blueprints and chests. What up, dude? I'm gonna hit you with a parry. Yep. I just sent your weapon to the moon. And I'm gonna send your head to the moon. Ouch. That one makes me bleed my own blood. Yep. Oh, a little secret chest back here. Don't mind if I do. A wooden bin. Nice, and some extra runes for when I get home and need it. What the hell's going on over there? Wait a second. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. Looks like a swamp biome. Yeah, there's some weird red or green, sorry, colorblind rats down there, and it leads into like a crazy purple biome as well. That's insane. Would you just look at that? But we're not quite there yet. Right now, we need to take on some goblins who have apparently kidnapped a friend of mine, or a friend of the wizard. A friend of Harry Potter. And speaking of Harry Potter, I'm gonna use some magic on these guys. There we go. Yeah, how'd that feel? And how'd this feel? And one of those, and oh, you're just trying to waddle away? Too bad. Alright, who's next? Is that a dead dragon? Whoa. What up? Nice bow you got there. Oh, you're not very good with it. Got him. I am just gonna add fire. Oh, that's not the wrong thing. I mean, that is the wrong thing, but I'm gonna add fire to my axe again. We'll probably craft the air shield for ourselves before a boss fight, which is probably inevitable in here. Ow. That wasn't very nice, buddy. Reapply our ward stone. What do we got going on over here? Okay. No, like, huge groups to fight, which is good. 1v1 I don't have too much issue. It's when it gets a little too crusty and rusty too fast is when problems occur and we have a chance of dying. I don't know what to expect in here. Oh. Well, there's a dragon flying over. Am I gonna have to kill a dragon? Right now? I hope not. Oh! Really, dude? Okay. I'm now poisoned. 3 health per second. That's not good. It's gonna keep spitting on me? Okay, I need to, like, get inside or something. I need to get inside or something. Okay, not good. Trying to take out this Goblin Bruiser, but I think this poison is really, like, messing with my stam as well. And now I'm standing in the goo. Not good. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, I need to get inside. I need a logging axe. Where's my axe? Come on. You need chop vines perk to get through this? I don't have the chopped vine perks. Oh my god, how do you expect me to get out of here now? Holy Jesus. There's poison everywhere. I don't have chopped vines. Wait, are you gonna leave me alone? Am I okay? Oh my god. How do I get the chopped vines perk? I need to level up something? Let's check. Chop thorny vines, level 20. We're almost there, actually. So I just need to go chop a few trees outside. And then I should be able to do that. That was nuts, by the way. I didn't know the dragons were just going to do freaking drive-bys out of nowhere. What's up, Goblin Archer? I don't know where you were when I was heading in, but now I'm heading out. And you're in the wrong place. I'm so sorry. I'm just here to chop a couple of trees real fast. But I'm going to do it the fun way. Because that's what I do. And a little bit of... Yay! Oh. So even my astral axe can't cut down those trees. Okay. That's fine. And... boop! Level 20. Which should now unlock... Chop thorny vines. Allows you to cut down thorny vines with a hatchet, granting access to hidden or blocked areas. And I know where there's actually another hidden and or blocked area by my house, so... kind of excited for that. Yeah, let's get inside, yeah? See what's going on. Here we are. Yep. And a beautiful chesticle. I will take that. And I believe there's probably going to be another chest at the top. Nice. I'm heavy as heck. I need to drink some water as well. I think it's really warm out. Alright. Where is the man I'm supposed to rescue? Maybe down at this door? Hello? Anyone home? The air grows heavy and oppressive. Velgors descend upon the blue frame keep. Okay. What up, dude? I guess we're fighting a dragon now. Yeah. Alright, I get it. You're mad. What did you just do? Okay, you put poison everywhere? Okay, and now he's bombing me. Okay. Alright. I see you. What do I do? Do I shoot him with a bow? I don't think I'm gonna hit any shots on him with a bow. Is he sweeping me again? Or is it something else I have to fight? Or is the guy I'm looking for dead and eaten? That very well could be the case. Are you coming back to attack me, Senor Dragon? Okay, looks like he wanted to say hello and then poop on me. I don't appreciate that, sir. I don't appreciate that one bit. Investigate the blue flame door in the swamp. Find out what Chthon is up to. So Chthon's doing some messed up shit, apparently. And now he's a little bit deeper. And apparently that leads to the swamp, which is what we were just overlooking not too long ago. It seems like quest progression is kind of locked behind finding these little lore books. Just waiting on Spitfoot to bring me the keys. The next stop is the blue flame door in the swamps. It holds the secrets of Velgar's destruction. I just know it. For now, I'll bide my time enjoying the spectacle of the goblin hospitality. I enjoy being a goblin's prisoner. There's a kind of dance to the whole thing. They threaten, they shout, they exclaim all horrible things they tend to do to you, and then they never go through with it. Goblin culture is that. The strong hold power, but it's mostly performative, because if you make yourself too much of a threat, someone's going to challenge you to make you prove you deserve it. Velgar isn't a god. He's just a dragon. But he's the toughest guy around, and so they treat him as such. But I've worked out that the path to taking him down is enough of these guys are thinking that I can do what I say. So they're coming with me. We're making a coup. And the big old green and scaly getting an axe to the face. Just as soon as Spitfoot gets here, we'll make for that blue flame swamp door where there's a piece of the puzzle that'll set my plan in motion. Okay, so Chthon got kidnapped by the goblins and then convinced them that together they could take down the dragon. That just seems like a terrible idea, but you know what? My middle name is Terrible Idea, so I'm gonna go help him probably. But first we have to get to that swamp door. And I believe the swamp is probably going to have more upgrades for me. Because I did just make that bone pickaxe. And I have a bone to pick with a new type of rock that'll give me some new stuff. So let's go ahead and get home, deposit some things, and get ready for another journey beyond. You are being hunted. Excuse me? That's rude. You don't do that. Ow. Maybe you'll think twice about doing it again. You sons of bitches. That's crazy, though. I didn't know that they would randomly attack you. Whoa! What is flashing? Lightning? Another dragon? A weird storm? What the hell? There's some aurora borealis going on now, too. I don't like that. Not one bit. So for my journey, I'm going to need a few different meals, and I'm going to need to boil up some water, take a little nappy, and then we'll head on out. What the hell? I was just out here trying to collect some water. A restless spirit. I never liked goblins, even though Xanax said they deserved our pity more than hate. She was wrong, of course. They killed me, so I should hate them. I came to rebuild the farmstead, now will serve as nothing but compost. Gran would be so upset with me. Remember me, adventurer. Help my spirit rest. Owen was my name. Don't let it be forgotten. My brother lies buried in darkness beneath a southern point rising high in the sky. Find his name, set him free. Find the restless spirit and help him lay to rest. They only appear at night. Restless ghosts. Is it in each of the different buildings? He said south, most southern point. What the hell? I love this. The weird random little quests and... I don't know. He said on the most southern point. So maybe this way. Well, this looks like the southernmost point, and I do not want to fall off that. So I wonder where his brother's spirit is. I also have this necklace that I'm meant to lay to rest somewhere that I don't know where to put it. If you guys find that out, leave a comment down below and let me know. And I can do these quests next time. I'm very curious what they will unlock for us. Oh, and look at this. Dirty water, and we can add stuff to the dirty water. No meat. What can we add? Antlers, animal fangs, animal bones, and red berries. Okay. A refreshing drink, good for hydration, but I saw if you add bones to it, ferocious infusion, a hydrating drink infused with primal fury. Perk, ferocious, reduces the stamina cost of attacks. Yeah, I'm doing that. I saw some people asking in the comment section last time if there was foods or anything like that that add some buffs, and it does damn well look like there is. You just need to do a little research. Do a little cooking recipes, you know, to find out. But I'm going to want plain water, too. Not just the ferocious water, because it probably has, like, a limited amount of power and how long it lasts. So, I'm going to get some plain water, and then we're heading out for the swamp. Okay. Our journey begins eastward. Let's see what we're going to find along the way. Just like this old, broken down house right here, and what looks like some ruins just across the way as well. Hello, little Kevin. You're dead as hell now. Ooh, it looks like another goblin fortress. Yeah, surrounded by like a moat. Ooh, what do you got in here? I'm gonna hit you with some arrows. Dodge that. Down and out. Okay, come on. Oh. Water really slows you down. Okay, so you have to take out the archers before you get close. I am going to set up my Tempest Shield because I'm going to start smashing. Add fire to my axe. Time to go to town. Alright, we're surrounded. Archers first, so we don't just get picked off. try to parry this guy. Come on. Come on. Try me. You just like blocking, huh? Well, guess what? Well, I guess you're just really good at it, too. That's why you like doing it. Yep, how'd that feel, buddy? Thank you. And what were you defending? Oh, there's even more guys in here. Off the top rope! There's some chickens. I don't think that's what they were defending. Ooh, some vines that I need to break down. And a chesticle. I've never even seen, this is like an ornate chest behind it. It's a little different. A reliquary. A Bandosian amulet. Find someone that can identify the Bandosian amulet. Maybe the wizard can? Ow, what the? Really? Mr. Chicken? Eat axe. How does that feel, Dud? Okay, so a Bandosian amulet. A goblin amulet bearing the sigil of the Bandos. Thinking emoji. It says there's a guy right there. Is he going to be able to tell me what the amulet is? I've never been to this person over here. Maybe I spotted them from the cliffside when I was in the dragon castle? I don't know. Let's go see what they have to say. Or is this going to be the ghost of Christmas past? Like the brother of the guy that we talked to in the farmstead? Oh no. Hello there. Zanuck? Careful, this whole area is full of goblins, and not the nice kind like me. What brings you all the way here? Do you feel it too? Prophecy. A god's backup plan. Waiting for a host to sink its tendrils into. I feel it up by the ruin over there, beneath the outlook, and now on you? What have you found? Seems like a prophecy. One of the Bando's safeguards. I felt it before, when he made me his puppet. That's only half of it, though. You should track down the other piece. I would. But I'm vulnerable to prophecy. This is all on you. What the hell? Investigate the ruins northeast of Zanuck. Who was Bandos? Bandos was a war god. The Big High war god. In the parlance of my people. He delighted in conflict, battle, and bloodshed. He came to our world, Gielinor, and ignited war. Laughing all the while at the carnage. He was banished like all gods with Guthix's edicts. Then returned after Guthix died immediately. Pick a fight. Okay, am I getting strafed by a dragon right now? He challenged the god of justice, Armadale, and the two-faced build the god-killing weapon. Armadale finished his first. Armadale slew Bandos. Leaving the universe in a better state, I do not regret his passing. Gielinor is better for it. Okay. And she's talking about some ruins. I'm very scared of this dragon floating over. Maybe it's those ruins right there? Is that what she's talking about? Something about this amulet? Something down there? But she's also talking about some, like, legendary weapons and things that were crafted by the gods. I would like to come across one of those. Maybe it can help me, take out the big giant dragon in the sky that keeps strafing me with poison. Shield, fire enchantment. There's someone in a cage over there. Maybe I can free them. Let's try to help him out. What up, Goblin? You know what? Magic. Feels like magic time. There we go. Got him weak. Ow. Hey, dude. Do you need help? Bile gut. You looking to steal stuff? Well, you're a bit too late. How's I know? I smells it on you, mate, you stinky of thievery. Probably nicked something shiny from the other tribe. If you got here sooner, I'd help you find lots of stuff. But the weird Garu beastman nutjob got here first. Weird fellow lives in a cave in the swamp. You can take a look behind them barrels and crates. You won't find nothing there. Sounds like something's gonna be behind the barrels and crates. But he's also talking about a cave in the swamp that we should go investigate. Parry him. Block that arrow. What up, dude? Out of stam. You know what? I think it's time to try this new juice. Give me a little stam, please. New juice lasts 5 minutes. Oh, and I already feel the stam difference. Holy crap, that's nice. I'm gonna be drinking that before every single battle. Let's take all that. And he said, don't look behind the barrels and stuff. So, over here then? Yep, another rectillary. Ow! God damn it, chicken. The rectillary has already been opened and the contents removed. There was a claw marks along the outside and traces of stagnant water and mud within. Perhaps someone nearby saw something. So yeah, that's the guy in the cave in the swamp that we're gonna have to find now. Gotcha. Cool. Alright, so everything we just investigated essentially was like, hey, you should go to the swamp. So let's do that. See you later, Bilegut. Good luck being in that cage forever, you stinky frick. Alright, who are these guys? Couple of wise guys, eh? Not so wise when I hit you with my airbending powers, are we? Gosh, if you combo, the combat feels really fluid. I love it. What do we got going on here, though? Just a little defense outpost, it seems like? Yeah. Okay. And then it says this road right here leads down to the last known position of, what, Catan? Is that his name? Oh, it's getting foggy down here. I don't like that. Oh yeah, this is a swamp, all right. New biome. I hear an alligator. I don't like that. Swamp tar. New item uncovered. Okay, so this is probably where I'm going to want to build my lodestone. Maybe just a little back here. So that way now we can fast travel to the swamp. Whenever we please. And now let's go in deeper. Yeah, that's an alligator. Bittercap mushroom, so more stuff to cook with. Fortifying crunches, fortifying stew, 5 more grilled mushrooms, and poison rats. Ow. Putrid rats. Just gonna block. Got one. They give fangs and scraps and poison. We might need to try to craft something that's poison resist. Right? That seems like the best play. And I think we're just investigating this general area, and I see something glowing over here, so maybe that's where we're supposed to go. Let's go. This water, it's so scary, man. Is it normal water? Okay, it's dirty water as well. Oh, it's another dungeon. Let me see. Use this as refuge? No, it doesn't look like we can use this as refuge. Also, I'm not sure. Is this a dungeon? It doesn't look like the last dungeon that I did. Ow. It looks a little different. Because there's rats. Water. Looks like it's a... might be a special swamp dungeon of some kind. Alright, gotcha. And before I keep going deeper, we're going to take another sip. Make sure we eat as well. Clay nodes. So can I break these with my bone pickaxe? I can. And there we go. Clay unlocked. Pottery wheel, kiln, and brewing station. Nice. So we got some upgrades for our base. Let's get a torch out. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of clay in here. I'm gonna gather lots of this. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but it's also giving me tons of mining levels, and this bone pickaxe is gathering it very quickly. I guess clay is relatively soft, right? Look at this, though. It looks like the dungeon's made out of clay. Are those pressure pads? Okay, I got scared for a second. I thought they were. Of course, I had to test it, though, by jumping my dumb fat body onto it. And what I'm going to do real quick is do a little rock plosion right here. Save on a little bit of time. Perfect. Mining ore now sometimes produces precious gemstones. Ooh. That's cool. Can't wait till I find my first precious gemstone. I hope they're righteous. Okay, let's keep on keeping on. There's some dead goblins in here. What the hell? Big old door, and we can go up that way as well. It looks like there's a lever up there that might open this door. Who killed the goblins in here? Oh, it's blocked. Okay. Hello? Chinese food delivery. The DoorDash app told me to come here. I thoroughly regret it. Can I bait that guy in? Is that... that might be a little too far for my magic staff. Might have to try to bow him. Yep, there we go. Oh, and those things cutting across are blocking my shots too, so I have to like thread the needle. I mean, is it even possible? I did it once. There we go. Hold, hold. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to make it across while this guy over there is shooting at me. I shot a little high there. Got him. Alright. Now we just need to run across. Okay, when those light up, it pokes two times. So, bop, bop. Now we go. That's going to go up. That's going to go down. That's going to pop in, and we're good. Okay. And then what do we have over here? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Yep. Okay. Let's hit a ward stone. And, of course, fire imbuement. As well as our air shield. And I'm actually going to need my real shield instead of the torch. What up, dudes? One down. Oh, I'm just dying. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. So I found out what killed the goblins. And it was those guys. Let's have a quick sleep. Now I'm being hunted while I'm trying to run back for my stuff. No, please. All my stuff should be on the outside of the dungeon here, though. Luckily, they do throw it on the outside. What I am starting to believe, though, is that this is kind of like a tier 3 dungeon, and we haven't quite upgraded our gear yet to do a tier 3 dungeon, so I'll be back to here. We don't need to do it right away. I'm still in search of the man, the myth, the legend, who is working with the goblins to take down the dragon, wherever the hell he is. And that's who I'm going to look for. We're within the zone now, so let's see if we can't find him. There is hella clay, though, like everywhere. This is like Rock Explosion Central for sure. Let's just put it like right there. Is that going to get all of it? Yeah, it will. Nice. 46 clay. Some more putrid rats. I see something glowing over there. I think it's just runes. There's some goblins just chilling out here? What are you guys doing out here? I know you're not here for vacation or just to swim, so it's a little weird. Okay. That was just kind of rude, by the way. Alright, give me a second so I can ward stone. He canceled it. Yeah, okay. One down. Got him. Wow. So this area is increasingly more difficult. Haralander? Some type of plant that I probably can cook with or craft with. Some alchemy, perhaps. And some Marintil. It's a normal big rat. You lost, buddy? Seems like you are. I'm gonna grab a bunch of swamp tar. And it looks like where we need to actually go is going to be that dungeon, but like I mentioned before, I feel like we need a few extra upgrades. So I want to see if maybe there's a new ore in this region, or what we just unlocked, or like all those crafting recipes that we just got for the pottery and clay and all the stuff we just gathered. Might unlock some new stuff for us. So let me just go ahead and get away from these rats. See you later. And what's it going to take to craft these new benches? Pottery wheel, which requires coarse thread and some logs. We have the kiln, which is going to be stone, clay, fire runes, brewing cauldron. Nice. So let's get all these crafted up and see what it gives us. All right, first up, the pottery wheel. We'll put it next to the spinning wheel. This is going to allow us to craft some decorations that need to be fired in order to place. Okay. Cast on fire base station to empower and boost their processing speed for a while. Oh, so I can just like fire bend some temperature into my smelting table? That's so cool. All right, well, speaking of smelting table, I feel like this should probably just go outside, right? That feels like the best place for it. And in the kiln, we can throw ash, logs, and swamp tar. What do we get from swamp tar? Adhesive. Okay, and then obviously once we get a piece of adhesive to pop out, it should tell us a whole bunch of things that we can make with it. Oop, there we go. Adhesive, now we can make hard leather. Okay. And I also want to throw some wood in here. Because I assume it's, yep, going to make charcoal, and it'll tell us what charcoal does. All right, how do we make the thick leather? There we go, picked up charcoal, which I assume is just going to be a fuel source. Probably just a little bit better than ash wood, correct? And then we also have the brewing cauldron, which I just need a few rune essence for, which we have plenty of. Here we go. Can this be inside? I sure hope so. Yep, it can. Whoa. Whoa. Tons of potions. Healing potions. Okay, I need to know how I make those. That's very important. Restorative potions using Horrorlander. Okay. With mushrooms. And then probably some cabbage? Nope. No cabbage. Accepted items are... Don't know. Accepted items here are red berries. That's probably going to have some restorative properties. The red berries, right? They're red. They give healing potions. We'll put that right there. Yeah, but we don't know what's accepted there. Dirty water? No. Here we go. Weak healing potion requires a clay vessel. That's what you put it in. The bottle. Okay. And I just looked through all these. There's fortified... Sorry, focused artisan potions, which gives you a buff in crafting. There's a focus attack potion with fangs that gives you more damage. Mining, rune crafting, wood cutting. It all just increases a bunch of things. And fortifying stew is going to give us extra defense, which might help us with that dungeon. So we're going to need raw bird meat and mushrooms. I'm going to cook that. There we go. Mushrooms. And some raw bird meat. Perfect. And if I go in there with fortifying stew, stamina juice, and healing potions, I think we have a really good chance at actually being able to beat it. But I need to make some clay vessels. Let's just make like 20 of them. There we go. Okay, so those instacraft, which is super nice. They're unfired, which I assume means we need to put them in the kiln. Yep. There we go. We're firing them to be clay vessels. And now we have 3 fortifying stews. So I'm going to have to start killing some chickens to make sure I have more fortifying stews. And here we go. Our clay pots are ready. Throw it in the brewing cauldron with a little bit of charcoal. And we should I have 3 little health pots that we can now use. Hell yeah. Oh, and look at the bubbles coming out. Bubbly, boiling, boiling, trouble, boil, bubble, bubble, and trouble. Something like that, right? It looks like we have to use charcoal for this. Ooh, okay, I see you. And we want to look out for more Harlanders as we run around. I wonder if we can plant those in the future. That would be nice. Okay, so now with our new drink that gives stam, our stew that gives fortification, resistance to poison effects. That's nice. That's actually not going to help us too much while we're in there, but while we're in the swamp, it'll help. And with our newfound heal pots, maybe, just maybe, we can take out those golems. It's worth a try, right? Alright. Here goes nothing. Back into the vault. Let's see if we can take out those golems. Once and for all. Let's go ahead and drink our stam drink. I want to obviously get through this without taking damage. If possible. And there we go, we took damage. You're standing in between here, don't mind me. Okay. Wardstone. I killed one last time, so there's actually maybe a good chance that we can just bait out that sentinel and try to get it over here. Just gonna tank it. All right, one's dead, one's dead. Nice. Another wardstone. Go ahead and put our Tempest shield. Enchant with fire to take on the next guy. Let's go to town. Give me that Vault Core. Blocked it. Blocked it again. Look at that. As long as I block my attacks, the buff on my current armor for the set bonus makes it so we deal so much damage. It's insane. We can go right or left. I'm going to start with left because I want to avoid getting spiked. There you go. Okay, well, you know, I didn't avoid it. Because I'm impatient. Okay, we got a rat. Goodbye, buddy. Okay, there's a bit of a pattern to this, huh? So we just gotta do that, and then we stand on the corner. Wait for that to go down. Stand here. Okay, that didn't really give me much time to react. Cool. Hold for a second. Wardstone. We gotta make sure we don't get too poisoned from this, though. I'm running. And we're here. Into the slow water with a ton of guardians. Alright. Let's let my HP regen real fast. I'm gonna drink some normal water. I'm gonna bait out this guy. Just hit him with a ton of air magic. Maybe we can get him before he even steps foot close to us. Perfect. Alright. Air shield activated. We are running out of air runes. Probably gonna need more of those if there's gonna be a boss in here. Okay, guy on the right we can take out on his own. Okay, it really feels like this staff is the way to go against these hulks. But here we have a ranged one and a Hulk one. And I am running out of ammo, but let's see. What can we use otherwise? I can do fire runes. They just do way less damage. Okay. Just kind of have to tank it for a sec. Get you. All right. Perfect. Wardstone. Blocked, stunned, just go to town. One last hit. Got him. Oh, now we can enchant our weapon with air. Increases the melee weapon's attack speed. That's pretty sick. I mean, screw it. Let's try that. How much does it take? 15? I have 15. There we go. So now we have more attack speed on our axe temporarily. God, there's a lot of different ways we can go in here. Hello? Oh my Jesus. This is nuts. Absolutely knuckin' futs. How do they expect me to kill all these guys? Lead them back to the spikes, maybe? I mean, it could make sense. I just don't have enough air ammo. There you go, giant rats are dead. Run in here, just grab your Volt Core. Don't mind me. You got some other stuff going on in here? I'm just gonna run this way. See you later. Whee! Alright, they don't have anything in here. Besides the Volt Core that I just stole. So I'm just gonna run this way. Are you guys gonna chase me? Haha, it's a little fun game of chase me. Giant rat's dead. Okay. We're good. Oh, the spikes do hurt them, but not a lot. Okay. Okay, not a lot, though. And good. Got one. Yeah, stand right there. Those spikes will just keep hitting you. Come here, come here, come here. Quit running. Okay. Got him. It's not looking too great, though. Stun him in the spikes. Perfect. Alright, the spikes finished him. Run past. What do we have going on in here? Hello there. Another chesticle. Some more ammo, some more runes. And a bunch of clay. Oh, I also found a focused cooking. XP boost for your cooking. Cool. I'll use that next time I'm gonna spam cook some stuff. Get a little bit of XP. Alright, what's down these stairs? If anything tells me anything, is going deeper usually leads... Whoa! We got water spikes? That's not cool. So you run slow in water. Hello over there. I am definitely gonna have to just switch to fire as much as it does less damage. Oh, that's insane. I think I have them stunned into oblivion right now. Oh, they're both stunned into oblivion. No, not this one. Blocked yet. Can we just kill those guys with the spikes, please? Thank you. Alright, nice. We only got one more ward stone after this. If there's a boss in here, it's not going to be easy. I'll tell you that much. What do we got for normal food? I got a steak. A baked potato. Nice. A full American dinner. Drink some water. And then I'm just going to go around these spikes, right? Yep, there we go. And go up and around and downtown. Is this going to lead to the lever that we've been looking for this entire time? I don't know. Oh, dead goblin. Oh, not dead. Hi, Spitfoot. This is the guy that was talking to our friend. Oh no, not another human. You gonna just leave me here to die too, like the last one did? Got us all riled up. Promised us power and glory. Said he knew how to get rid of the big scaly war king. Well, he got what he wanted. Some weird dragon king stuff, and then he said, you're heading into the Ghornfell. Okay, one sec. Got him. Sorry, I was interrupted. He said he was heading into Ghornfell, and then he just show us down. The others agreed. Gits. So I bet you're just like him, so I ain't gonna talk to yous no more. Yeah, that'll teach us. Speak of the wise old man in Bramblemead Village. About our evil friend who's using people to take down the dragon. Well, he's using goblins. I guess they are kind of assholes anyway, right? Is there gonna be a bunch of evil stuff in here for me to kill, or did I do it already? Oh, the Rat King! Cage roll himself. Okay. I don't know if anybody will get that reference. A bit obscure. Okay, I'm out of stamp. Hold for a second. All right, buddy. You know what? Don't hold for a second. I'll just kill you. Ah, got him. All right. Nice. Okay, you know, that was a little easier than a golem. I'll tell you that much, but still. This was crazy. Open the chest, grab the thingies. Wooden bin has already been learned. We don't need that. A blue wall-mounted who? I don't know. Cool. Blue wall-mounted torch. Those volt cores weigh 50 a pop. Holy crap. But those are for teleporting. So I think I'm going to try to get rid of some other stuff. As long as I don't want to. I bet there's a lot more to explore in the swamp. Like, a ton. Look at this. Full little strip of Whispering Swamp. There's also another way in over here as well that we could investigate. We do know of a cave that has some goblin guy in it. And believe it or not, we actually didn't use any of our health pots there. Ow! You quit it. Here's our fast travel. And boop. God, that is so convenient. Let's talk to the wizard about what our friend is up to. Doing some crazy stuff. Maybe he'll be able to explain what's going on. Ooh, woodcutting potion. So this is just gonna get like restocked with goodies? Oh, maybe that's like what you get for completing quests. So young Cathan pushing his way to Ghornfell, eh? Reckless as always, that boy's gonna get himself killed. But if he's braving the Garu, he must know a way of dealing with Velgar. There's no other reason he'd do something quite so stupid. Look, I hate to ask this, but I need you to go after them. I need you to fight your way into Ghornfell and pick up his trail. Ghornfell's no joke, though. That's where the Goru live. And if you thought goblins were trouble, you're in for a shock. Horrible creatures, the Garu. Deadly beastmen with no concept of mercy. You'll need to make sure you're as prepared as you can be before you risk facing them in battle. Help this, or here, this will help you get started. He gave me some stuff to make health potions, which I have already done. I have taught myself how to do that. And then, yeah, we need to work our way through the swamp to get to Ghornfell. Cool. All right. This is where we're going to end today's episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Next time, we'll explore the swamp a little further and head into Ghornfell. I'm going to need to make a whole bunch of health pots and a whole bunch of other stuff in order to get there safely. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You guys can hang out a little longer. There'll be some videos on your screen right now. Also a playlist link in the description down below to the full series if you're watching this in the future. And of course, leave a like, helps the channel tremendously. Comment down below what your favorite thing about the game is so far, and subscribe so that way you get notified whenever the video goes live. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.